guys see the title? That's my fucking new opener for my videos. You guys see the title? You guys see the fucking title? Nobody makes videos as powerful as me. Nobody's gonna change your life like I'm gonna change your life. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's memes these days are just like, make sure you get sun on your balls and you take your vitamins and you drink water. That's how you make sure that you live a good life. That's how you do it. But nobody really tells you shit. You know what I'm saying? And there ain't no channels out there for men like this. There just isn't. Talk about health, wealth, love, and happiness, and really go in depth and dive into details. There just isn't. Nobody's doing it. Nobody's doing it like this because they're like, well, some men want to be in relationships, and some men don't want to make that much money, and some men this, and some men that, and some men and men really want, but of short on. So it's real. My content is catered to men who become the top 5% of men because they're true to their core of what they really want. Every man wants to dominate. Every man wants to conquer. Every man wants to be the alpha. Every man wants to lead. Every man wants to get the perks of being the top dog. But nobody will tell you how. Nobody will really explain it because nobody ever really does it. Small percentages that do it. And the ones that do it are too busy doing it to give a fuck if you do it. The reason why I give a fuck is because I have to reverse engineer it to do it for myself. So you guys are lucky because you get to literally hear myself breaking it down to myself live for you. And I'm reverse engineering this shit like nobody's ever done before. All right? And I'm going to get straight to the point right here on how you can get these results that you're really looking for. It's very simple. You find somebody, you model after them, somebody who's having the results that you want. That's it. That's number one. You model after somebody who's already doing it. Then, on top of that, you lock in your insecurities in the scope. You find out where your insecurities actually are, what they are, where they at, and you knock them out, okay? You knock them out. The reason why that kid was popular in high school was because he grew up with older brothers who picked on him, and it made him have to get witty. So then he started to treat others like he was treated, because that's how we learn. We learn by example. So he treated others by teasing them, and then those others started reacting to him. And since he was reacting, or they were being reactive to him, then everybody gave him more attention, and then he got more attention. And since you get attention, you get more attention. And then you get even more attention. And then guess what happens when you get even more attention? You get even more attention. And then that's how you become popular. You become cause, not the effect. He became popular because he teases others. And others are reacting to him. He's not afraid to fight. He's not afraid to die. And this is why, you know what I'm saying? He ends up having to get into fights. He ends up having enemies. He gets jumped at a party. He gets his nose broken because he stepped out there into the danger zone and he had to pay the price. Life becomes messy in general. My suggestion is to do everything that you can to be alpha, but also everything you can to keep the peace. Now, it's not always possible, so you want to make sure that your body's in good shape. You want to make sure that you're consciously aware of what you would do in a situation that you would be fighting in, etc., etc. But you do your best. And at the end of the fucking day, the only reason why you don't experience what you want is because you're afraid to experience what you don't want. Okay? So, the only reason why I don't have a bad bitch standing here right next to me right now sucking my dick in the sun. The only reason why I don't have a bad bitch sucking my dick in the sun is because I have insecurities that I have not deleted. The only reason why I don't have millions and millions of dollars right now is because I have insecurities that I did not delete yet. How do you delete your insecurities? The only way, desensitization. You take action. You either jump in the deep end or you take little step after step of getting used to being comfortable doing those things that gave you trauma and made you insecure. So, when it comes to game and verbal game, you all know exactly how you can become funnier. You just watch comedians. You know exactly how to get good game. You watch infield videos on YouTube. Okay? If you need better dancing skills, you know exactly how to get better dancing skills. You watch videos on YouTube and you take dancing lessons. Your paradigm is what makes up your identity. Your identity is a paradigm. A paradigm is a group of ideas and beliefs that create a habitual pattern of behavior. Now, how do you change your paradigm? How do you change your identity at a core level? Well, you consciously choose thoughts, emotions, and actions to repeat for 90 to 120 days. And then you change who you are forever. Now, what happens is it's very hard to stay consistent. So, this is why you structure it. Okay? So, let's talk about this. You can consciously control your thoughts, emotions, and actions. How do you control your thoughts and emotions? Let's start there because that's the most tricky part, and that's where you have to start. This is where you start to change yourself. There's two ways to change your thoughts, okay? You can just consciously think a thought, or you can change your emotions, and then your thoughts will come from that emotion. So the emotions can come before the thoughts. So you might as well just change the emotions. How do you change your emotions? There's multiple ways. You can change your emotions by changing the chemical makeup of your body by eating better, doing breathing, and visualizing. Visualization is probably the most important aspect of changing your emotions. And then seeing yourself in your mind already having what you desire, which leads to you thinking thoughts that are positive about yourself, which leads to taking action that is in the proper direction for yourself. Now, how do you make sure that you do this on a daily basis? Well, you structure 30 to an hour of your day to visualizing, doing breathing. I do my visualizing after I breathe. I do 30 breaths. And then I visualize. Why do I do 30 breaths? Because it puts you into a theta state and it gives you better emotions. Dopamine rushes in. A bunch of positive things happen when you breathe. And then I visualize. And then I visualize my success. And then I lock in. What happens after I visualize is the ideas of what I need to do next come to me. So, for example, I went out last night and I got a few girls' numbers and stuff like that. Went for kisses on a few girls, stuff like that. Chatted with a few girls. They liked me a lot, stuff like that. And then guess what happened? One girl comes to dance with me and I freeze up and I feel the energy rise in my chest. It goes to my face. My face becomes flushed. I feel like I'm blushing. I'm sweating. Oh no. I have a trauma associated with dancing with a girl because in 6th grade, a girl rejected me on the dance floor who was my crush. And so that insecurity is actually what held me back from approaching a lot of girls that I saw on the dance floor, closing that girl that was attracted to me already on the dance floor. And so the reason why I didn't get a result last night was because I have an insecurity when it comes to dancing. Now, how do I knock this insecurity out? Well, I set up a dance class for either tomorrow. I could have done it today, but I was going to go out. You know, it would probably be smarter for me to go today. I might even hit him up and be like, yo, can you do earlier? And I might just go today. Because that's the solution. There's only one insecurity I have left. I don't get approach anxiety approaching girls anymore. I used to. I overcame that trauma of not being able to approach a stranger who was a female. Now I can approach as many girls as I want, just not if we're gonna be dancing, which is very easy to fucking fix. You could fix that by literally working on it for like 3 months. In 3 months from here, June, July, August, September, like literally by the end of the summer, I could be fucking intermediate at dancing, which is enough to get laid from dancing. And then my game is perfected and perfect. Now, some of you, you're like, well, I know how to talk to a girl, I know how to dance with a girl, but I still don't get laid, or I still don't pull her. I still don't bring her home. This is because your verbal game is not mastered. You don't understand framing. A girl has to view you as either on her level or above. And she has to believe that you understand her. And she has to believe that you're going to be a good experience for her. Maybe sexually or otherwise, or just like there's something in it for her. See, girls, they only want to go further with a guy if there's something in it for her. This might be monetary, this might be emotional. It's something she can gain. It's a form of value, something she values, okay? So, if you're not popular on Instagram, you're not famous, you can't take her on fucking boat trips, well then you need to be able to either give her a relationship or a good experience. Okay, if you don't want to give her a relationship, because obviously you want to get better at game, and if you stop at the first girl that likes you and you get into a relationship, then you can't get better game. So, let's talk about getting better game. Well, you got to give her an emotional experience then, a good sexual experience then. You understand? How do you do this? Well, first of all, you need to read up on sex. That's number one. And you need to get more sexual experience than her up here. Same thing with dancing. I got to have more experience dancing up here than a girl to feel more competent, confident, and certain in the moment of dancing with that girl. So you need to get more confident, competent, and certain when it comes to talking about sex with that girl and when you're actually having sex with that girl. Now, so you need to watch more porn. Yes, I said it. You need to watch a lot of porn. If you've already watched a lot of porn, dude, you're more confident than all these girls sexually. Now you just need to talk like it, okay? If you know what the fuck you do in bed, or if you've done it before with a girl, you're confident sexually, you can give her a good orgasm, cool. If you know how to control your nut and you don't come fast, dude, you already can give a girl a great experience. The only reason why you don't, the only reason why you come fast, bro, is because you jack off too much. Semen retention cures premature ejaculation because you get into the habit of holding the semen, so when you fuck, you don't release right away because you're like used to holding it. So your muscle to holding the cum becomes stronger, okay? Now, how do you get her to believe that you're the guy that can give her a sexual experience that is better than everything that she's ever had? It's framing. So, for example, you might say to a girl, I could already just tell by like your body language, like you are so tired of empty promises from guys. Like, this is really important. Like, this is fucking really important. You need to hear this right now. So if like another guy comes over here right now and tries to talk to you, I'm going to say that like I know you from school and I'm telling you something important. If your friends come over, I'm going to be like, oh, we're old time friends from church. All right, we know each other. Our parents know each other, and I'm telling you something real quick, and then like I'll give you back to them. All right, you need to hear this, and I'm going to say something like, you know what? Like I can just tell like most guys just don't do it for you. They just don't. Like you're sick and tired of guys either being pushovers, you can walk all over, they're weak. Or they fake their confidence, right? And then they waste your time all the way up until you have a date with them and they're fucking weird, or like they have like a weird like side of them you don't like. Or you have sex with them and the dick game is just weak as fuck. Like it's an empty promise. Like you're tired of that shit. But I know what type of guys you actually like and when it actually works for you. I know exactly what it is because of the type of girl you are. Yeah, no, I feel like, first of all, you like a guy, number one, that knows himself, right? And you can trust him because he has empathy, right? And he has a lot of experience. He's competent. but at the same time, he fucking excites the fuck out of you because he's dominant. And the way that he's looking at you, you already know for a fucking fact he knows exactly how to push all your buttons, and he's gonna do it eventually. But he's non-needy. So it's like you could both sit in that tension and let that chemistry build naturally, like more and more, to the point where you just find yourself lost in the moment and realize you just want to let go and allow whatever the fuck is going down to go down. Now, you don't have to do that whole thing. You could just literally say, I could tell you like a dominant guy that makes you feel comfortable. But I like to go into detail because the more that she feels like I understand her situation, the better. And then I say, no, I know this because I'm in the same fucking situation. First of all, I always end up with feminine, submissive girls. But the last 5 girls I was with couldn't even make me come, like, at all. Like, they couldn't make me come at all. And they were, like, really hot girls. So, like, these days, like, I don't even want to waste my time if it's not the fucking best. Like with you, like, how many guys actually could give you an orgasm? Yeah, exactly. Only like 1 or 2. And you know why that is, right? You know why that is, right? What, you don't know this? Okay. The reason why guys can't give girls orgasms is because they don't put a girl into the right mental and emotional state so she can relax physically and get out of her head and into her body. And she doesn't trust them enough to let go. And they don't build up enough anticipation to the point where she's basically coming in her mind before her body. And so, like, what I like to do, honestly, is I like to take it slow. Like, I like to just, like, run my hands all over her fucking body and tease her. Just fucking, maybe a light little neck choke, not even kiss her. And then maybe barely start kissing her and shit like that, and kissing her neck and shit. And when I see her body language starts to open up, like, and beg for more, that's when I start to get fucking rough and dominant. Grab her fucking hair, put her face in the fucking pillow, tell her to stick her ass out, fucking beg for it, shit like that. Oh, the rest could get a little bit explicit, but you get what I'm saying. Or beg, like, tell her to put her fucking ass out, and I fucking say something like, and I just keep going. And I describe to her the sexual experience. So basically, what did I do there? I described that I know, number 1, that she's tired of so many guys coming up and falling short of her expectations. That's number 1. Number 2, I know what type of guy she actually likes, because it's, in general, all girls like that type of guy. And I tell her that girls can't even make me come. And I'm like, I only want the best. Period. And I know exactly how to make girls come. And this is how. And then I describe a fucking really good sexual experience. Because I'm very sexually confident because of my my last relationship I was in for 5 years. We had a lot of sex. Like a lot of sex. Because I was very sexually attracted to her. And I just got better and better, you know? My dick game got better and better. So that's one thing that's good about a relationship, is you can get really good at sex. So anyways, that's how to frame verbally that you're the guy. Now, being banterish, teasing, all I do is this. I'm like, don't lie to me. I point at them, I'm like, don't lie to me. That's literally my teasing and my challenging. I'm like, how old are you? I'm like, don't lie to me. I give them that look. Oh my God, wait, your eyes tell a story. Like, I just stop girls, like, randomly. I'm like, if I really like girl, I'm like, wait, your eyes tell a story. Wait, don't lie to me. Wait, I'm picking up a vibe from you. Honestly, like, wait, you're pretty open-minded. You'd say, yeah? I don't know if I want to say it. Like, I had this girl the other day. She, like, asked me what type of girl I was into. And I was like, a girl that's, like, open-minded, spontaneous, adventurous, sexually fucking confident, knows sex is normal and empowering. She's like, oh, so you're like a whore. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, no, like a girl with normal self-esteem, you know? So you're okay. No, like, I could just tell by the way you hold yourself, like, you are fucking tired of the empty promises from guys. Like, I feel like out of 100 guys that you meet, like, 2 of them maybe do it for you. Like, and so it's just fucking exhausting to go through all these fucking guys. And it's just like, to even meet all these guys, you're just like, oh, it's like fucking rolling your eyes and shit. But I know exactly what type of guy does it for you. And when it actually works out, I already fucking know, because I already know what type of girl you are. She's like, oh yeah, then what is it? Like, You guys see that? Like, my verbal game is fucking top notch. It's 9 out of 10. I can pull a girl so easy with my verbal game. So easy. So fucking easy. I was dreaming last night about my verbal game, and I was just like figuring it all out. And so now the only key is I need to approach girls on the dance floor, because sometimes there's girls that I want that are on the dance floor, and I don't want to go up to them and be like, hey, I just noticed something about you, come off the dance floor. That's not the vibe. I could do that, but it's not the vibe. I just don't feel right doing that. I would rather come up to her and be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, little dance, little like flirtish look, right? I would rather just like dance up next to her and then, you know what I'm saying? And then fucking grab her hand, spin her, put her arm around me, and then dance close to her and then like pull her away. Push her away, and then like dance by myself again, right? And then just be like, and then coming close to her again, right? Dance with her again, and then I'm just like, hey, wait, I noticed something about you. Holy fuck, wait. Come here real quick. And then pull her off the dance floor. So she's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I could dance with him, he's fun. He's not taking any fun from me. Actually, there's something more fun that he has to offer. He notices something about me. What's this about? Now I'm interested, because I know that we can go back and dance. If the verbal game turns out to not be good, I know that at least he can dance. And so we can dance together, and that could be fun. So I want to have that game where I'm like comfortable. See, I can dance. I got rhythm, like I can hit the beats, right? And I could be comfortable dancing by myself, but I want to be completely comfortable dancing with a female. And the only reason why you would not be comfortable with something is because you haven't done it enough. And the only reason why I haven't done it enough is because I get fucking sweaty and my hands start shaking when I'm on the dance floor with a girl because of some trauma shit. It's not something I can control logically or consciously, because this is an unconscious, irrational, fear-based trauma deep in my core of my physiology. And the only way to get through it is by putting yourself out there, feeling that shake, letting yourself shake while you do it, and then you shake less, you shake less, you shake less, you shake less, and now it's smooth, and now it's smooth, and now it's smooth, and now it's smooth. That is how you overcome approach anxiety, all this shit. It's one step at a time, right? But I'm teaching you guys the best verbal game you could possibly have, right? And then when I start dancing and shit, and I get these moves down, maybe I'll be on here on YouTube with a video with a girl that I fucking picked up at a club or a bar and danced with, and I'll show you guys some dance moves. You know what I'm saying? But that'll probably be in like 3 months, because I'm gonna have to learn the dance moves and then go out and pick up a girl with the dance moves and then do it like that. And keep in mind, guys, I'm still always gonna have my verbal game. So let's just say I'm on the dance floor, I'm dancing with a girl, right? We're chilling, she's on me, we're grinding, right? And then boom, we start kissing on the dance floor. I'm gonna be like, because I know that all she knows is I can move my body, I'm comfortable in my body, and I'm comfortable with kissing her. That's all she knows. What does that imply? It can imply a lot of things, but it can also imply, it doesn't imply that I'm good in bed yet. It maybe, there's a hint that I might be, but I'm still gonna say, hey, let's go over here. Let's go get a drink. Hey, I'm gonna go get some water. Come to the bar. We go to the bar, and then I'm like, you know, I noticed something about you. I can just tell by your body language that you've dealt with like a lot of guys, like just the way you hold yourself. Like you've dealt with a lot of guys that just don't do it for you. Like out of 100 guys, probably like 2 fucking do it for you. And so it's like, it could get exhausting just like to go through that on a daily basis, where you're like these empty promises of guys being fake confident, either that or just weak coming up to you. Yeah, I already know, but I know exactly what type of guy it is that does do it for you and what kind of situation has to transpire for it to actually work out for you. Yeah, I would say, like, first of all, this is the type of guy that you know he knows himself, like he's competent, right? And you can trust him because you know he has empathy and he's right there with you in the moment and understands how you're feeling, so he never oversteps your boundaries. But on the other side, you're also so fucking like excited by this guy because he's dominant and masculine, and the way he's looking at you is like he knows without a shadow of a doubt, with complete certainty, how to push all your fucking buttons. And it's making you just imagine him already having his way with you and his hands running all over your body. But you can tell he's not needy. So you don't know when it's going to happen, and you can let that tension build and that chemistry build naturally more and more in the moment, to the point where you just find yourself lost and realize you just want to let go and allow whatever the fuck is going down to go down. And then she's like, wait, how did you know all that? Like, whatever. And you're just like, listen, because I'm in the same fucking boat. Like, literally, like, I always end up with the same, like, feminine, submissive girls. But lately, I don't know if it's my age or whatever, like, I need so much more. Like, I only want if it's the best. Like, the last 5 girls I was with couldn't even make me fucking come. They couldn't even make me fucking come. And, like, I do practice, like, semen retention, where I only, like, when it's, like, my best experience. So I can't really hold it against them, because I can't really expect them to give me my fucking best experience, like, every girl. But at the same fucking time, like I just know my value now, you know? And I feel like you're the same way. Like, you know what you like and what you don't like, right? And you just won't settle for less. Like out of, like, let's say you hooked up with 10 guys. Out of those 10 guys, I bet only maybe 1 could give you an orgasm, right? Like, how many guys in your life have ever given you an orgasm? 1, 2? Exactly. And you know why that is, right? You know why these guys can't give you, like, that pleasure in bed, right? You know why these guys can't give you an orgasm, right? You know why, right? Yeah. Well, first of all, number 1, it's because they don't connect with you in the moment. They don't put you in the right mental state so you can relax emotionally and physically, right? And so you can get out of your head and get into your body. That's number 1. Number 2, it's all about them. They don't build up enough anticipation for you. They don't focus on your body first. They don't take it slow. Like, what I like to do is, like, I like to take it slow at first, like, run my hands all over her body, like, slowly, right? Maybe kiss up her body first, tease her lips, don't even let my lips touch her lips. Kiss her neck, lightly choke her, till I see her body language is asking and begging for more. Only then will I start to get more rough and dominant, grab her hair, put her face in the fucking pillow. It's that balance between that light, sensual, comfortable touch and dominant, aggressive, so you can have that trust, which makes you want to let go and be submissive and completely submit. You see what I'm saying? So, and then you can go deeper into it, but that right there is gonna let her know everything she needs to know. You know, and it's like, I pulled her off the dance floor and she knows, yo, like, there's not that many things when it comes to being social, guys. There's dancing, there's verbal game, and there's just overall social awareness. Her friends, dealing with her friends, dealing with other guys. And honestly, there's one more piece of the puzzle, which is actually the biggest one when it really comes down to it. Well, I hear a lot of guys say that this is like 80% of game, this next thing I'm about to say. But they're just saying that so that they can make excuses of why their game is not good. Because, anyways, I'm just going to say it. It's logistics. Logistics, like having a nice place, having a car, having something fun to go do after the party, having a party to invite her to, having a boat to invite her out on. It is very important, but if you have really good verbal game, sexual game, dancing game, you're going to be able to pull girls to bathrooms, cars, alleyways. And so there's no excuses. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. However, you still want to master everything. You still want to master everything, right? It's kind of like if you only have one way to make money, guys, that one way is going to fall apart eventually, and then you're fucked. You want to get at least 3 to 5 different ways of bringing in money. And you want to have 3 to 5 ways to attract a female. You know how to deal with her friends. You're socially aware. You're overall confident. You can frame things perfectly with psychology and make her have fun and get her turned on emotionally. And you have a nice car, a house, a place, parties, something to invite her to, and a lifestyle that she wants to join. 5 ways to make money, 5 ways to attract girls. 5 ways to make money, 5 ways to attract girls. Once you have those 10 overall, then your purpose is going to come about in this life. Before you have those 10, your only purpose is to get those 10. If you want to be top 5% of a male in this life. That's it. That's it. You want to get those 10 locked in. And with that being said, I think this is the most powerful video that's ever been made on this topic on YouTube, period. I'm just going to claim that right now because it is. And the only more powerful shit that I can make is actual videos of me in field doing it. And dance tutorials and verbal game tutorials. That's it. All I could do is give you in-field of me approaching girls and videos of me dancing with girls. Yeah, that's all I can do. That's all I can do at this point, you know? And when it comes to money, I'm going to show you everything I do to make money too, guys. You know that, right? Like, I got nothing to sell you. I got nothing to sell you. I'll show you exactly how I get this money. So I'm about to set up a crypto bot. My homie made 60 grand. My business partner, Rob Bean of Light, made 60 grand. Well, I'm out here approaching girls. He's getting rich off cryptocurrency. Anyways, you guys get the point. You guys get the picture. Watch this video back. I personally will probably watch this video back because I dropped facts. Also, I'm going to script out everything that I said here because that wasn't my dream. The frames that I gave you in the video was powerful, guys. I'll run it back right now, too, for some of you that are watching this. It's basically like, I can just tell by the way you hold yourself, like you are tired of empty promises. And guys, that fake confidence that falls through, either like, let's just say out of 100 guys that come up and approach you on a daily, it's like most of them are fucking weak and you could just push them around. And the other ones are like fake confidence and they waste your fucking time, right? You actually give them your number and then they fucking weird over text. Or you actually go on a date with them, they're fucking weird. Or you know what I'm saying? You actually hook up with them and the date game is weak as fuck, right? And I would say like out of fucking 100, I would say less than 2 actually do it for you. And when I say actually do it for you, I'm meaning like these 2 could actually make you have an orgasm. Like when it came down to it, you actually could connect with them and have an orgasm. And I know exactly what type of guy it is that you can fucking have that climax with. Just by the way you hold yourself, I can already tell what type of girl you are. And this puts so much pressure on you. And this is what creates and generates the attraction. The more pressure you put on yourself, the more attracted she gets. This is why when you approach her with all of her friends, she automatically gets very attracted to you. So, approach her with all her friends and then be like, hey, wait, I want to tell you something. Come over here real quick. I want to tell you something, but I just don't want everybody to hear it because it's like, I don't want to be like, I don't want to offend anybody. I don't want to embarrass anybody. Wait, no, I'm just picking up a vibe from you. Like, I noticed something about you. Wait, come here. Let me tell you. I just want to make sure I'm right before I like say it out loud. No, it's fine. Like, it's not for you. It's not for everybody's ears. It's for your ears and your ears alone. And the friends might be like, just say it. Just say it. No. No, it's cool. Don't got it then. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? No, it's cool. No, it's cool. It's important. Like, you need to hear this, but you know what I'm saying? It's for your ears only. And she's going to be like, the girl's going to be like, okay, fine. What is it? Now she's kind of like, it better be good because my friends are kind of judging me right now. And you're not going to sexualize in front of her friends because she will be forced to say no. But the thing that's beautiful about this cold read is you could actually do the first part of it in front of her friends. You're like, wait, I just noticed something about you. And her friends are like, what is it? What is it? And you're going to be like, well, the first part of this, everybody can hear. And if I'm right about this first part, the second part would be for your ears only. But I'd say number one, like, just like the way you carry yourself, like, I can just tell that, like, out of 100 fucking guys that come up to you, there's only like fucking 2 that ever really do it for you. And you're tired of these fucking empty promises. And it's like, most guys are either just weak, you can just fucking push them around, you hate that shit. Or guys are like fake, like confidence. And they like, I mean, you might give them your number and shit like that. And then all of a sudden they're weird fucking texting you. Or you actually go on a date with them and they're fucking weird on the date. Or, God forbid, you actually hook up with them and the dick game is just fucking weak as fuck. Like, just the way you carry yourself, I can tell. Like, you're just over this shit. You're fucking over this shit. It's like rolling your fucking eyes type vibe. I could already tell. Yeah, you're just exhausted with the shit. Yeah, I could tell. And then all the friends are going to be like, wait, what the fuck? Why does he think that about her? And they're going to be like, yeah, I mean, that's kind of true. They can't say it's not true because you're pacing their reality. You're describing the reality that they are experiencing on a daily fucking basis. All the girls will say, yeah, that's true. And then she's going to be like, yeah, that's true. And then I'm going to be like, wait, but I already know what type of guy that actually does it for you because the type of girl you are. And now this is just for your ears only. Or you could, I guess, if she's on with it, you could say this part in front of her friend too. You could just be like, but I know what type of guy does it for you. And then all the friends might be listening and you're just like, well, first of all, this type of guy, like, you feel comfortable around him because he feels comfortable with himself. He knows himself, right? And you could tell he has empathy and he's like with you in the moment and he's not going to overstep your boundaries. That's number one. But number two is like, he makes you fucking excited as shit though because you can tell he's dominant and masculine. And the way he looks at you is like, you know exactly that he knows exactly how to fucking push all your buttons and he knows exactly how to do it for you. But he's not needy, right? So you don't know when it's going to happen. So it's like, you can let that chemistry and tension build like naturally to the point where you just find yourself like fucking lost in the moment with him and realize you just want to let go and allow whatever the fuck is going down to go down. You know what I'm saying? And I guess if you say this in front of all of her friends, they're all getting horny simultaneously. Now that I think about it, they're all getting horny simultaneously. And none of them can say no to that because, once again, you're cold reading their reality, but it's a pace. It's something that they all like and they all love to experience. They all get horny, right? If you're that confident, do it. Do it. And then from there, you can run the whole script. Like, you're like, listen, I know this shit. First of all, because I always end up with like feminine, submissive girls. I always end up with like really like feminine, submissive girls, kind of like you. That's number one. Number two, like I'm in the same fucking position. Like these days, like not much does it for me. Like the last 5 girls I even got with, like none of them can make me fucking come. Like none of them can make me fucking come at all. You know? And like these days, so I only want the fucking best. I don't want to waste any of my fucking time. And like, wait, like, and then it's like I bet with you, like, out of 100 guys, like, out of all the guys you ever slept with in your fucking life, all the guys you ever got with in your life, I bet like only like 1 or 2 could ever fucking get you off. Could ever make you fucking have an actual orgasm. Yeah. Now, it's getting a little bit sexual. And if all the friends are listening right here, it's going to be interesting. You never know what could transpire. If all their friends are listening to that, they'd probably be like, I don't even know. It'd be funny though. It's like, no, I could tell. Fuck it, dude. Hey, story time. And then you tell a girl how you make girls. And then you tell all the friends how you make girls come. That'd be hilarious. They're all like around the campfire. You're just like explaining how to make girls come. Actually, that sounds fucking dope. Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll fucking sexualize. Like, with that, the script is so good, it'll fucking sexualize the whole group. The whole group. The whole group is gonna be like. The whole group is gonna be getting horny simultaneously. And then it's just like, you need to stop looking at me like that. Stop. And then it's like, no, like, I can also tell, like, you fucking, like, you love getting your fucking hair pulled. No, it's so cool. You're so open-minded. Like, hug. Oh my God, kiss. Just start kissing her in front of all the friends. Like, oh, fuck. Like, I think this script is so good, you could probably start pulling her hair and making out with her in front of all her friends. As long as you deliver it confidently and they all agree with the script, then they're like not judging her as much because they're like, this is like the type of guy that we approve of because he's like, he gets it. Run the whole script on the group and then just start making out with the girl in front and then just be like, yeah, so like, it's getting kind of hot in here. Let's go for a walk. All right, story time over, guys. Yeah, I'm taking your friend home now to fuck. Oh my gosh, dude. That's so funny, bro. That's so funny. Holy shit, I fucking cracked myself up. Holy shit, that's so funny. Wait, what the fuck? I have to do that. I have to fucking try it. I have to try it now that I brought it up. Dude, that's so funny, bro. Dude, this is my favorite video I ever made on YouTube. This is fucking hilarious. I'm gonna sexualize on a whole group. I'm gonna run the script on a fucking 5 set of girls. They're gonna be listening intently like they're around the campfire. Oh my gosh, dude. I can't stop laughing. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna watch this video over though, because this shit is so powerful. I'm gonna write this all down right now. Oh my gosh, I love myself. All right, guys, I'm out. You guys, watch this shit back. Learn from this shit. Take notes. I'm gonna get better dancing skills. And you should get better verbal skills. Let's all get better game skills. Let's all get better money skills. Let's win at life. Yes, sir.